my size, decorum, classiness, setting the race back, and all of those things.
But after a week of texting, bro, if the only thing you want is to hit, why not?
Girlfriend or snitch on the homies?
I can't even cheat. We have an open relationship.
Nigga, what?
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor, hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today I got a couple of videos for you. The first video is going to be the guy right here giving you game about approaching women. Now with this, I want you guys to pay attention to this video because this is one that I want you to learn from. Also, we have another video where a guy is asked, would you snitch on a homie or would you cheat on your girl? And his answer will be shocking. And then we have MACK twerking, and she also responds to the twerking. So we will be going over that video. But before we get started, let's get started with the first video and let's see what he's talking about.
Why not send that text?
You want to say that?
In a way, she's not wrong. And wording is going to be super key with this. And I'm not telling you to go out here, approach a random girl and say, hey, I'm trying to. That's not going to work. That's not what she's saying. But after a week of texting, bro, if the only thing you want is to hit, why not? Why not send that text that says, I'm trying to experience you? Because for some women, that's going to be like, oh, he's bold, he's blunt. Some women actually like that and prefer that because like she says, not all women want to be in a relationship. So if you send that text, you're already letting her know what time you're on. And she's either going to be okay with it and down for it, or she's not. But in reality, if the only thing you want to hit, if you only want to hit, you don't care if she says yes or no. Why? Because you're going to probably have more options. And let's be real, your true players out here, they don't lie. They tell you what it is, and they let the women decide if they want to go.
All right. Some of it's true, some of it's fake. Bottom line, you would never be able to hit up a girl and say, hey, I just want to sleep with you. I'm sorry, it's not going to work unless she is already interested in you. If she's not interested in you and you're still trying to prove yourself to her, it's not going to be easy to do that. The best thing for you guys to do is to try not to sleep with her and then let her throw herself in front of you. That's what a woman wants. A woman wants a man who can get other women, and she wants to convince that man to be with her. All right, now what she's saying, she ain't saying just say something if you just want to have sex. What she's saying is stop beating around the bush. You ain't got to do all this nice guy talk. You don't have to talk yourself up. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. If you want to let a woman know that you just want to sleep with her, then you call her after 10 o'clock. That's the only time that a woman is lonely. You guys haven't picked that up yet? Throughout the day, women have a lot of confidence because at any given moment, they can put out a photo and they can get their self-esteem back. But if you call a woman after 10 o'clock and at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, then she knows what you're about and she's going to tell you if she's still up or not and if she wants you to come over. That's the best way to do it. But what she's saying in this video is she's saying stop doing too much. A lot of you guys are doing too much just to have sex. You're telling ugly women they're pretty just to have sex. You're telling fat women they're not that fat in order to have sex. What a woman is saying, if you just want sex, just say it. She's saying stop giving too many compliments. But if you really want to let a woman know that you just want to have sex, call her after 10 and 11 o'clock. And trust me, you may just get a different response than what you're used to if you're the only guy calling. If there's a million guys calling, then she's just playing a game with you. All right, we're going to get to the next video, which is going to be a guy. He gets asked if he'll rather cheat on his girlfriend or snitch on the homie. Let's get to it.
Girlfriend or snitch on the homies?
I can't even cheat. We have an open relationship. We have two girlfriends, so how would we, I guess cheat on her? But what is cheating? I'm not snitching. Snitches get stitches, bro.
The homies are safe. Would you rather cheat on?
All right, let's go ahead and break this down. What you guys have to understand is this is a prime example of staying in your league. Too many of you guys feel like you got to be tall, you got to be rich, you got to be perfect, you got to have the best body. You have to be the perfect individual in order to live out your dreams with women. It's not the case. You just got to know what type of women that you are attracted to and that are attracted to you. And then you will be able to have multiple women and women that are actually moving in that direction. If you're orange, you need to find a woman that's an orange. You have too many apples that are trying to get with oranges. You're trying to get with women that are not in your league. Girls that look like they belong in a porno actually look like need to be with guys that want to be in a porno. And girls that look like they're Hasididdy, they need to be with those type of guys that are Hasididdy. You have too many basic guys out there. You're trying to get with women out of your league and you're always having women problems. This guy is a prime example. He doesn't look buff. He looks short. He doesn't look like he's rich. But guess what? He's able to say in front of a woman, hey, I'm having other women and me and her have women and both of us have girlfriends. A lot of situations that you guys want to be in. Notice he's not perfect, nor is she. Know your lane. The moment you know your lane, the easier it is for you to actually be happy in life. All right, next video we're going to get to is the senator twerking. And this is her twerking right here. Let me just tell you guys something. When it comes to these women nowadays, women are running free and they're running free at a rapid rate. And when you allow a woman to run free, she's going to do whatever it excites her emotionally. And if you notice, the more freedom that we give women, the more we support women's rights, the more women actually put themselves in slutty nature. It's like, all right, you wanted rights to vote. You wanted rights to go to school. You wanted rights to work a job. Okay, we gave you all those rights, but it seems like the only thing that you've done is just became whores. Now society says it's okay for you to flaunt yourself sexually. Why? Because naturally it makes a woman feel good when a guy wants her, when a guy is attracted to her. It's just that they know covering up doesn't work, that they have to take off their clothes, but when they take off their clothes, it's cheating. Women don't understand. You're trying to get a man to like you by pulling on sexual desires. You're trying to draw attention through sexual desires, but you asked for respect of your brain. So you want to put off sexual nature, you want to cater to a man's desire, but you want to be respected for being smart, independent. It don't add up. That's why you have so much chaos. That's why a lot of these guys that are still chasing women are confused. It's because you're chasing confused women. Now, let's see what she actually had to say about the video.
Internet for a couple of days now, and it's quite fascinating, actually. The conversations around my body have mostly been centered around my size, decorum, classiness, setting the race back, and all of those things. But no one was concerned about my body before this. For months, I have been receiving messages from folks on the alt-right calling me a groomer and a pedophile, and he even received an unaddressed letter to my home. No one cared about my body then. They didn't care about my safety. So now that my body is trending, it's interesting that also people still don't care about the safety. They don't care about the joy. They don't care that I am unbothered. They care.
All right. What she's trying to say is no one cared about her before until she started twerking. What she has to understand is this is what it's like. This is what the internet's like. Even myself, I have to have some accountability. Whenever I go to do a video, I'm expecting people to troll. I'm expecting people to turn around and say things about me. But what she's not understanding is that people are not expecting a sinner to do the same thing as a hood rat. That's why they're shaming you. That's what guys don't understand, and that's what a lot of women don't understand. You can't run around here trying to portray an image, and then when people judge you off of that image, you want to say, oh, no, that's not me, because you did it because it felt good for the moment. You see a lot of guys out here that like to be gangsters and portray the role of a thug because it feels good, it gets a lot of attention, but then when they get locked up, now they snitching, now they're singing to get out. It's the same thing with women. You want to run around and flaunt yourself, you want to be free, you want to be sexy, you want to be desirable, so you put yourself in those positions in order for you to feel that way. The only thing is you cannot handle the backlash, especially women. Women cannot handle the backlash after putting themselves in a position to the point where they do not even accept accountability and will come up with a lie to cover a lie to keep from feeling embarrassed. What you're seeing happening here in the world is that there is a shift that's happening, and some of that shift is actually shifting amongst the culture. We're going to go to another video that I had came across. This is a woman right here. I'm just going to throw this in there as a bonus. This woman fell in love whenever she was in high school, and then the guy she was in a relationship ended up going to prison, and they wrote each other for 10 years the whole time he was locked up. But after he got out of prison, he met another girl while he was in prison, and he moved to California, and then she moved out to California to join him and the other girl in a poly relationship because there's money there. Well, that's him, and then he has 2 girlfriends that are living with him now. You guys have to understand, and the reason why I'm saying that is because this guy just got out of prison. He's not perfect. He didn't have a good job. But one thing that he was is that he was just bad. Women are going to gravitate towards this, especially black women. They don't want the good guy. You guys have to understand, women are going to naturally attract to a dominant male, regardless of what society tells her to be, because as a mammal, that's what a woman is attracted to. See, what we have is we have a lot of people who are brainwashed into thinking a certain way, but you as a person, you're gonna naturally do things that come natural to you. Where people are going crazy in modern society, society told you to be one way, but your body naturally doesn't want to be that. So you have a lot of people that are confused with reality to what they think people want from them. And this is one of those relationships where guy gets out of prison, has another woman that's willing to come move with him, and another woman in a whole nother state. But when it's all said and done, she ended up packing her bags and she ended up moving back home with her mom. Why? Because she thought it was going to be fun. You have to realize women live in themes. Once the theme is over with, they would be ready to move on to a storyline. That's why as a man, you have to have your own storyline and allow that woman to attach to you. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are getting the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.